7, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fights off the tackle at the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
Around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. They snap a nice fake trick, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, you like to go jump. I'm fucking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't showed it what they call it. She said the pool pattern. I search for blank kid. I said you good at it. What you do, just do, and you're cool.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Right to the air. Here's Stafford. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Gets a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Now Stafford. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Hold it ready. 19 right, 18 back, 18 back. There we go. Set. 18, 70, 10 remove.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he fires one, but incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They snap it to Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
46-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. But Charles, it was something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you've got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
You look at this Packers defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
19. Mustang 19.
Stafford looks to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
The Cardinals at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to him, we're on a...
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jalen Tolbert with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
They're on 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, set. Yellow, drill, 52, set.
Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Back at his own 49.
They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Up the middle they go. Goodson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Blue.
They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Mustang 19. Ready?
the gun. Here's Stafford.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Ready?
That's out wide for Palmer.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now a handoff up the middle.
Goodson. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
After
2.
1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Set, hut. 60 red. Clock. Set.
They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
To throw is Fields.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Fields changing the play.
On 1st down, Goodson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Drill. Green down.
Here's Fields. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
Brings up 3rd
So
down
as they
and
talk it
7.
over, we step aside.
Ready.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
You 10 black.
Fields now to throw. And he is caught. And he
He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
38. Cause red.
That's another Packers
Flag
first
blue.
down. First
Ready?
and goal.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
On the ball.
The ball situated at the 9. Second and goal.
Brings up second and
Red.
goal.
Cycle.
At the Cardinals' 9-yard
Ready.
line.
Throwing again is Fields. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and goal.
Ready.
Now Fields. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Third and 2.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Back to throw, Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And a big 32-yard play on third.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
It's now
Second and 6.
at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Throw to the right, caught by Cockrell. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And
for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
right?
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
33, yellow. Field, black, green, jack. Hut, hut.
Here's Fields. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. A first throw for the backup Burrow. He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going to go. It's Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 rings, 70 rings. Rings, rings. 18 Rockford, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Now Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Stafford now to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cards take a 3-touchdown lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
60 red. Smash red.
And they are going for it. Fields. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 19, Hawk 19. Touchdown. 19 Lion, Buffalo 8, Dragon 60. Check up.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Cardinals continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
So, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Burrow. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Now it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Faster, faster. Black shot.
A gain of 9 yards.
Ran it last time, now Fields to throw.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Cards are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Cardinals take over first and 10.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. Goodson.
And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. 3rd and 8.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards.
10 cycles.
And it's
Blue strike.
Back to throw. Fields. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40.
first down.
Watch out,
First and
50
10 at
series.
the 40-yard line.
Edo Blues, ready.
Fields.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Black Ultra.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Palmer, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2.
Packers will set up for a two-point conversion.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
Keeps the score. Cardinals 35, Packers 13.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Now it's Stafford. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this will be caught at the 30. A huge play there for Arizona. 41 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Throwing is Stafford. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Panthers 60, Panthers 60. 18, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Stafford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. 6 guard, check 6 guard. 7 Pilot, trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70, Buffalo 18.
To the air again, Stafford. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack, and that makes things tougher here on 3rd and goal.
19 Lions.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Cardinals 42, Packers 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard. Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Fields. Short pass caught. And he caught it up. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Cardinals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Now Fields will move him around.
First down, Green Bay.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Strike. Check. Strike. Hut.
Now a handoff up the middle. Goodson. 86 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's a gain of 7.
Fields now to throw.
Third and 3.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Up the middle they go. Goodson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Yellow, 43.
They're going to try and run.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And so they run it in on the two-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for two.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one.
70, Hawk 70. Street. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger. 19 type, 19, Mustang 19, 19 Lion. Go!
Now Stafford. He'll complete this one. Okakwo. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats, 67 Pirates, 70 Tucker Wood. Check. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Chap 60, check 79 Bronco. Warrior 70.
To throw is Stafford. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. Track. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Ranger.
Back to throw, Stafford. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately,
there he goes left side. He's on his way. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Packers are able to at least get one score back.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak.
at
Come
maximum.
on. You can't give the guy a skirt steak.
That's
He
true.
scores 3
Filet,
times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
70 range, Warriors 7, Dragon 60.
From the gun, here's Stafford. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come, 9. Ready.
Throwing again is Stafford. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's going to find Gallup here complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
So gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 11.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
70 range, Warriors 7, Dragon 60. Riggs. 19 tight.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Let's go now. 18, run. Panther 60.
Stafford. That is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses, they stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Goodson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
First down, Packers.
On the double. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Goodson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.